I'm going to go off topic here for a moment because we'll talk about this later, but from the Klein study, Carrie, men like to look stylish so long as it's quick and easy. Is it any wonder we have our own planet? Stephen, maybe here's a book idea. How men and women communicating with each other involves interplanetary communication, Venus and Mars. What do you think?
That's an easy one. Thanks, Gene. No, actually, well, I mean, it's part of the diversity question. One of the studies that I didn't talk about when I was talking about diversity that's related to this is there's a guy named Scott Page who's done a lot of work on diversity and problem solving in groups. And he's developed this theory, which is this great shorthand description, which is diversity trumps ability. And basically, he's done a million experiments like this, but the kind of archetypal version of it is you have a room filled with very high IQ people who are all the same, like let's say a bunch of white guys who all work in the same profession. And then you have a lower IQ group of people who come from a more diverse range of professions and have more gender diversity or more ethnic diversity and so on. And give them problems that require kind of lateral thinking to solve. You know, you have to come up with a creative solution to the problem. And the less smart, more diverse group will consistently outperform the smart, less diverse group, precisely for the reasons we talked about. So it's partially that what happens, you know, men and women for whatever complicated sets of reasons, and this is a whole other thing we could spend a month debating, you know, on average tend to have different ways of solving problems. And when we bring those different perspectives into the kind of decision-making spaces, whether there's corporate boardrooms or the coffee houses or wherever, the more women involved in those decisions, we're just going to have better outcomes, simply because there's just a different approach.